Everybody, welcome to Britpop's Reaction with me,
Hello.
BP1 and BP2. Following the sad news of
Yes.
Meat Loaf passing today on the 21st of January 2022, we thought
Yeah.
we'd do a little bit of a tribute. Bat Out of Hell, obviously heard the song before. I haven't seen...
In it live, yeah.
I haven't seen it live, and that's what we've been doing. Started to do at the channel anyway. So that's what we're going to do today, a live version of Bat Out of Hell.
Okay.
Yeah, and let's see what he was famous for on stage doing
Yeah.
his thing, and he's a pretty
Big voice, big man.
absolutely. Okay, let's get straight into it.
Yeah.
Even though knowing the song.
It's the intro, I think.
Yeah. It's like pop 70s.
Yeah. That's the instrumental. So your initial thoughts?
Brilliant. Really great intro. Great intro. Here he comes. Wow, look at him there. Not younger.
Young, yeah.
Is that theatrical stage presence, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like playing the part. Like you said,
Yeah.
we done our quiz on Friday, and one of the answers there was quite a big number, so I didn't realise it was such a big actor. I can't stop it to react to it yet because he hasn't sang. So we're just going to have to keep going.
Tonight, there's a man in the shadows with a gun in his eye and a blade shining oh so bright. There's evil in the air and there's thunder in the sky and a killer's on the bloodshot streets. Oh, and down in the tunnel where the deadly horizon, oh, I swear I saw a young boy down in the gutter. He was starting to foam in the heat.
I better stop it because we are like 3 minutes something in. I mean, I didn't know. Obviously, that's a live show, so the intro, the build up, it's theatrical.
Yeah.
He comes out on stage, that presence, and then starting to deliver obviously the classic lines. I remember it was such a big song, even at the time. It has this sort of air about it in the background. Yes. I don't know what, I can't explain it, but when you listen to this song, there is something else going on that I feel.
It's like I say, it's sort of like a mini operette, isn't it? You know, it seems the song's bigger than itself. You just, as soon as it comes on, you go, all right, you know, this is going to be something impressive. I mean, the Bat Out of Hell, it was a trilogy, so he released 3 albums. Bat Out of Hell, Bat Out of Hell 2, Back Into the Hell, and Bat Out of Hell 3, The Monster is Loose. Sold over 65 million albums worldwide. Over 4 decades later from its being released, it sells an estimated 200,000 copies annually. So making it one of the best-selling albums in history, you know. So it was massive at the time as well when it came out. There wasn't much around that was kind of...
But I gotta get out, I gotta break it out now before the final crack of dawn. So we gotta make the most of our one night together when it's over. You know we'll both be so alone. Like a bat out of hell, we go when the money's home. When the night is over, like a bat out of hell, we go. Like a bat out of hell, we go when the money's home. When the day is done and the sun goes down and the moonlight shining through. Like a sinner before I begin to heaven, I come crawling on back to you. I'm gonna hit the highway like a battering ram on a silver black phantom bag. When the metal is hot and the engine is hungry, I'm hauling up to see the light. Nothing ever goes in this hot love, it never takes steady and long. And nothing really rocks and nothing really rolls and nothing ever does at all. And I know that I'm down if I never get out, and maybe I'm mad if I do. Though there ain't I got left in my heart. You know I'd rather be down with you. If I wanna be down, you know I wanna be down, dancing through the night with you. And if I gotta be down, you know I wanna be down. Gotta be down, you know I
Big
wanna
backing
be
vocals,
down.
aren't they?
Gotta be down,
Yeah,
you know I wanna be
very
down.
good.
Dancing through the night, dancing through the night, dancing through the night with you.
Got a strong voice.
It's pretty rocky, you know. I never remember it. I haven't heard this song for many years. I haven't heard it being
Right.
You know, I can't remember it being so rocky. But
Yeah, sort of rock opera.
Baby, you're the only thing in this whole world that's pure and good and right. And wherever you hide, and wherever
I'll pause it there just because I just want to apologise for sound, right? It's
Yeah.
a live video, so you can,
Yeah.
you know, whoever's recorded this, you can hear it. It's got to the top, and then it just fuzzes out a bit. So,
Yeah.
with such a big voice like Meat Loaf, we're hearing that. But I'm sure on Spotify it's crystal clear. I remember this song when I was younger, and you know, when you stay away with school,
Yeah.
we had that sort of disco. That's why I asked you what
Yes.
year, because I clearly I wasn't there at the time of that, but this song was massive. And I can't.
Yeah.
It must have been massive in early 90s.
Well,
Come back
it
out
must-
again.
Either
Come
it
back out.
sort of came
Re-release
back
or
as a
something. Gotta be.
revival or something. I mean, I just checked here, even my notes. So it was actually released in 1977.
Wow.
Bat Out of Hell, yeah. That was when the album was finally released. They started working on it in 72. I think they actually sort of then got serious about making the album in 74. And it originally came out in 77. So yes, quite an old one, and a classic, isn't it? It's a massive classic. Like I say, as soon as it comes on anyway, you go, oh yeah, I know this song straight away. One of those
You
iconic
would.
ones.
Yeah, exactly.
And I
I'm
guess
thinking
around-
of Meat Loaf in 1993 with Lorraine Crosby. I'd
Right.
do anything for love.
Yes.
Wrong
Oh, that
song. Okay, that's
Wrong
my
song.
fault. I
Okay.
knew it was Meat
one. I
Loaf,
would do.
but
okay.
I started to sing it. I was like, no, that's the wrong song. So yeah, 1993, which
Ah.
is perfect. So I would do anything for
I
love.
would
if
do
we
anything for
recorded
love,
it
yeah.
From,
But I won't do that.
we won't do
whatever
that.
that is.
No, whatever that is.
They never
Um,
answered that question.
No. Okay, let's keep going. It's good to see.
Someone's gonna be some light. But I gotta get out, I gotta break it out now before the final pick of dawn. So we gotta make the most of our one night together when it's over, you know. will be so low. Like a bat out of hell, I'll be gone when the morning comes. When the night is over, like a bat out of hell, I'll be gone, gone, gone. Like a bat out of hell, I'll be gone when the morning comes. When the day is done and the sun goes down and the moonlight's shining through, feeling like the sinner before the gates of heaven come calling on back to you. Like a sinner before the gates of heaven, I come crawling home, back home to you. I come crawling.
Hello.
Here we go.
Sounds a bit rough there.
Yeah.
Well, my skin is wrong, but my soul is right. And no one will be stopping now. I'm gonna make my escape. But I can't stop thinking of you. And I never see the sun this way today.
Wow.
Good
I
song.
mean, yeah, it's pretty full on, isn't he? I mean, he sort of, he really goes in a zone when he performs,
Yeah.
as you know, what I see there, or that's what I make out of him. The camera shots are a bit poor. I mean, they keep going on the drummer there. I barely see him actually drum. How many guitars has he got up there as well?
I know, yeah. But I
You
mean, you imagine back in the day, you know, at the time, radio stations wouldn't play anything over, 3 minutes long, and you bring out something like this that's 11 minutes. I mean, Queen in that they had a similar issue, didn't they, with Bohemian?
Oh, yeah,
Rhapsody,
7 minutes,
you know.
mate. I remember that because
Yeah,
if you've watched the documentaries on Queen, you know they really had to get that one through, didn't they? I think they almost
Yeah.
walked out on the station, didn't they? But it
That's
was a bit
right.
of blackmail going on there. So, wow.
So he wrote most of his songs with a guy called Jim Steinman.
Yes.
And so Bat Out of Hell was written by him, and then they had a falling out at some time during the 80s, and Meat Loaf was contracted to complete another album. Steinman had given him the songs Total Eclipse of the Heart and Making Love Out of Nothing at All, but his Meat Loaf's recording company refused to pay Steinman for the songs.
Really?
So they were given to Bonnie Tyler and
Wow.
Air Supply, and both of those went to number one and number two.
Say, yeah, we all know.
What happened to those songs? And another one here, just for a quick one. So he formed his first band in Los Angeles called the Meat Loaf Soul, after his nickname he got from his football coach because of his weight.
Right, so that's where it comes from, is it?
That's where it comes from, yeah.
Wow.
His high school or college nickname from his
Meat Loaf. Well, why not? I mean, he's made it. He's been,
Yeah.
global
There you
superstar.
go.
So, all right, let's keep going then. We got a bit more to go.
Yeah.
down at the bottom of the pit in the blazing sun. Torn and twisted at the foot of the burning line. And I think somebody somewhere must be tugging the bell. And the last thing I see is my heart still beating. Breaking out of my body and flying away. Like a bird in the air. And I'm down at the bottom of the pit in the blazing sun. I'm torn and twisted at the foot of the burning night. And I think somebody somewhere must be tolling a bell. And the last thing I see is my heart still beating, still beating. Oh, we get out of my body, out of my head, like a bat out of hell, 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 like a bat out of hell.
Wow.
There you go. That's an outro. No fake to out there.
11 minutes. I tell you what, I mean, the grumpy side of BP1 says it's far too long. But it's a tribute. And you know what? Not watching Meat Loaf actually perform on stage is just, crazy that I haven't seen it before. I know he's got that iconic look when I've seen him before, with the frill cuffs
Always,
and
yeah,
collars and stuff. And what a character as well through his life. I know he's quite a lot of controversial character as well, but that's where he was. About how impressive.
Probably would have
tune.
sounded if he wasn't if he wasn't the person he was. I mean, that was a big song, as you say. Probably not the best quality video, but live. I mean, we picked the live one. I mean, we could have gone with the video, but just wanted to see what how he performs it. So there you go.
It's more human, isn't it? It's more human.
There you go, Mr. Loaf.
Well done, Meat Loaf. No score for Meat Loaf. Just it was just a tribute from us. So thank you for joining us to tribute Meat Loaf. And until next time, it's goodbye from me.
Goodbye from him and Mr. Loaf.
He's the 20th century